Welcome to Philosophy Vibe. My name is George, and today I've got an interesting, kind of amusing video for you. So, I've been messing around and making some philosophy memes. Super niche area of memes here, but something I thought this audience would appreciate. Anyway, I thought I would collate my favourite 10 memes and do a little video for you, right? A top 10 of the best philosophy memes I've made. Now, I'm going to put these on the Philosophy Vibe Facebook page, so by all means go and steal them and share them around if you think they're any good. So let's go through these now. Oh, and just before we start, I did want to give a quick shout out to the Philosophy Vibe merchandise store on Spring. If any of you out there are starting up university or school and you want to show your love for philosophy, but also you want to show off that you follow these small underground philosophy channels, then do check out our merch store. Why not rock a Philosophy Vibe t-shirt, big logo or small logo? Or how about a Philosophy Vibe stationery case or notepad? Or why not show off your love for the channel with the George and John hoodie? Or for the real keen ones out there, put a Philosophy Vibe poster in your dorm room. That will show your colleagues the love you have for the real niche, obscure and small YouTube channels like Philosophy Vibe. And of course, you're helping this channel out at the same time. What more can you ask for? So check out the store, either via the link below or direct on the YouTube channel. Anyway, let's get back to it. If we can get the screen up. Okay. So, number 10, the confused philosopher. So, thousands of hours spent studying philosophy, dozens of papers written, hundreds of books read, hundreds of videos watched, countless debates with many people. So, what's the meaning of life? I don't know. Who else gets that, right? When someone asks, what are you studying? And you say, philosophy. And they go, what's the meaning of life? Anyone else get that? I used to get that all the time. Even now, if I say philosophy is a passion of mine, someone will always ask me, what's the meaning of life? Well, sadly, after many years of studying, I can't answer that question, especially if you're looking for a one-sentence answer. But anyway, that's number 10. So number 9, is that which is morally good, good because God commands it, or does God command it because it's morally good? The classical theist. The good old Euthyphro dilemma. I know a lot of theists out there are going to argue it's been solved, but still, it's a really challenging dilemma, one to sweat over for sure. Okay, number 8, the Socratic method. Okay, so Socrates, delivering a seemingly innocent question, and of course, the destruction of your argument hiding in the question. You gotta love the Socratic method, just firing questions till your opponent backs themselves into a corner. All right, number 7. So a statement is only meaningful if it adheres to the verification principle. But that specific statement does not adhere to the verification principle. And shock. Poor logical positivist. But it's true. If you only consider statements as meaningful if they are empirically verifiable or analytically true, then that statement itself is not a meaningful statement by your own criteria. How can your criteria fail at its own criteria? All right, anyway. Number 6, philosophy. You guys always act like you're better than me. And physics, maths and psychology acting like snobs. Come on, the sciences always look down on the humanities, it's true. And philosophy especially. All the scientists out there think they're better than philosophers, but never forget. Science starts with philosophy. It always does. I think someone phrased it as science is applied philosophy. So don't you be looking down on philosophy. All right, moving on to number 5. Berkeley's idealism. Wait, it's all ideas. And George Berkeley behind there always has been. A little nod to one of my favourite philosophers. Is the material world all ideas? Has it always just been ideas? There you go. All right, number 4. Oh, I love this one. Okay, so absurdism walking past. Albert Camus, staring with nihilism upset. I like this because you can fall into a nihilistic worldview, but Camus' absurdism basically just says like, live with it, right? Not care about it and carry on, just trying to be an absurd man. It's like a happy version of nihilism in a way. So yeah, the dark side didn't take Camus, so for the nihilists out there, become absurdists instead, right? Into the top 3. Okay, so number 3. Let me get this straight. You think you should tell the axe murderer where the victim is? And then we have Kant at the bottom. I do. And I'm tired of pretending I shouldn't. Of course, the good old categorical imperative with the axe murder criticism. Kant says you should never lie, even to the axe murderer. So, there we go. Okay, and number 2, we have is walking by, the alt trying to get to it, and then David Hume blocking the way. This is the reference to the is-alt problem and Hume's guillotine. You cannot get an alt from an is. Just because something is does not mean it ought to be. This meme really highlights it. Okay, now, my favorite philosophy meme. Here we go, number 1. Me, reading the same paragraph 10 times. Hegel. Yes, Hegel. Laughing at you, reading Phenomenology of the Spirit. Come on, people. No one tried to tell me they read Hegel and actually understand it. That book cracked me up. Such a horrible, hard read, and yes, this was my face after the 10th time of reading the same paragraph, and I know Hegel wanted that, right? He was writing it and laughing to himself. So there you go, 10 of my favourite philosophy memes that I made. I hope you like them, and as I said, you can grab them from our Facebook page. Feel free to share, and don't forget, if you have a keen interest in Western philosophy, then check out the Philosophy by Paperback Anthologies, a compilation of all our scripts into 3 volumes. This is great for people interested or studying philosophy, all the complex theories broken down and explained in a debate dialogue format. We have philosophy of religion, metaphysics, and ethics and political philosophy. All 3 are available on Amazon. We hope you enjoyed this video. Take care, and I look forward to seeing you all soon.